Hey there, language lovers. Ready to dive into the wacky world of adjectives? Today, we're tackling adjectives with plural meanings. Sometimes we use the plus an adjective to talk about a whole group of people.
For example, when we say the blind, we mean all the people in the world who are blind.
These phrases might look singular, but they're actually plural. So when we use them, we treat them like a group. That means they take they as their pronoun. For instance, the unemployed are looking for jobs.
Let's look at some more examples. We can talk about the rich, the poor, the elderly, or the young. Each of these represents a whole bunch of people who share a particular characteristic.
It's like we're sorting the world into fun descriptive categories. Who knew grammar could be so entertaining? Let's move on. Now let's hop on our imaginary plane and take a trip around the world. We're going to explore how we can use national adjectives in this cool plural way.
First up, we've got adjectives ending in HH, SH, SE, or SS. For example, when we say the Dutch, we're talking about all the people from the Netherlands. Same goes for the Spanish, the Welsh, the Chinese, and the Japanese.
But wait, there's more. Sometimes we might want to get more specific. We can add a noun to clarify. So instead of just saying the French, we could say the French tourists or the French chefs. It's like we're zooming in on our linguistic map. All right, color fans, this one's for you. Did you know we can use color adjectives to talk about groups of people too? It's true, but there's a twist. When we use colors this way, we need to add an S to make them plural.
So we might talk about the blacks or the whites.
These terms can be controversial, so it's always best to use them carefully and respectfully. Now let's switch gears and talk about some special cases. Sometimes the plus adjective can refer to just one person or thing. For example, the accused usually means one person who's been charged with a crime.
But wait, there's more. We can also use the plus adjective to talk about abstract concepts. The unknown might give you the shivers, while the impossible might sound like a challenge.
Language making the ordinary extraordinary since, well, forever. Let's keep going. Section 4, Adjectives with one-ones. We're diving into the world of adjectives with one or ones.
Here's how it works. Let's say we're talking about apples. We might say, don't buy the expensive apples, get the cheaper ones.
And it works with all sorts of adjectives. We could talk about the red ones, the juicy ones, or the organic ones.
We can use numbers too. If someone asks you how many plates they should bring, you might say, if you don't have a big plate, 2 small ones will do.
Language helping us be lazy and efficient at the same time. Section 5, Adjectives as pronouns.
Here's the deal. Sometimes adjectives can stand alone as pronouns. For example, if we're talking about runners in a race, we might say Tom is the best.
This works with all sorts of adjectives. We could talk about the eldest in a family, the smartest in a class, or the bravest in a group.
This trick works especially well with superlatives and ordinal numbers. If someone asks which movie in a series you like best, you could say, I like the third.
It's like our language has built-in autocomplete. Section 6, Practical Examples and Conclusion.
First up, let's talk about colors. Imagine you're shopping for a new shirt. The salesperson might ask, which color do you prefer? You could reply, I like the blue best.
Now let's mix it up with some national adjectives. Picture this. You're at an international food festival. Your friend asks, whose cuisine do you want to try? You could say, I'd love to taste the Thai.
Let's wrap this up with a grand finale of adjective pronoun magic. Imagine you're at a talent show. After all the performances, someone asks you, which act did you enjoy most? You could reply, the musical was my favorite, but the comedic was a close second.
So there you have it, folks. We've journeyed through the wild and wacky world of adjectives with plural meanings. Now go forth and use your new skills. Be bold, be creative, and most of all, have fun with it.